Hello, and welcome to part 3, actual part 3 of The Outer Worlds with Sly Gutensprech. So, last time I saved over my old manual save, found some more stuff in uh, that I didn't know existed, and so we're going to just hop back in, and I have to make a decision. Do I help Edgewater get their power and try and convince the people, the deserters, to go back to Edgewater? Uh, or do I take the power from Edgewater and uh, ruin it for everybody in Edgewater? Um, Full disclosure, one of the tags is blind playthrough, and I have played through this part before. Uh, but my decision, I believe, was to send the power to Edgewater. So, Sly being, oh Jesus Christ, Sly being Sly, and Pavarti
Yeah, huh?
being a fan of Edgewater.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Uh,
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much.
so,
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. The contract said any kids she had, expected or not,
uh,
belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent
oh,
here.
same. Yeah, I think I don't really want to piss off Pavarti, but, uh, why can't I do that? Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Uh,
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
oh, hey, there's more. I don't think I'm gonna get any XP for any of this dialogue. It's an ideal.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Yep. Let's get back to it. Alright, so I just have to decide, I guess without her input. And all my other side quests are done. Now comes the power, Stranger Shane's land. Okay, so that's the main quest. No botch quests yet. Divert power from the geothermal plant. I can either send it to Edgewater, or I can... You know what? I hope you don't hate me forever, because I like you, Pavarti. You're just a little brainwashed. But you know, that's what corporations want. And that's what you're giving them. Maybe we can reverse the brainwashing. Bum, 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 bum. Junk. Oh, I do have. Sell some junk. I can't buy bad stuff yet. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, on. Silver Tongue increases dialogue and leadership skills. That's pretty good. Mag to power. Changes my damage type to plasma. Yeah. Do I have? I actually feel like I have a silver tongue kit. Bang. Not spending the money. Also, I get 31. It's 500, and I get 31 back. Fantastic. Spacer's Choice is basically GameStop.
Once we do this, they're still going. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
All right. Safety failure, moderate severe structural damage. Who is this sending it to? Oh, I get to pick. Okay, good. We're going to redirect to the botanical laboratory. I'm making this decision. That's it.
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be all right now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
We'll talk later. Alright. Now I gotta go to Edgewater. Get my junk. Return to read. Taste the freedom! Spacer's Choice. Where's my waypoint? There it is. Onward. Into the Vale. No, out of the Vale. Into the Edgewater. Hello, free XP.
Here we go! Down they go! Nice hit! We're pretty good at this!
Not a lot of XP for that. A little disappointed. That's a little. Oh, I just discovered this? Ooh. So here's the thing I got on my first playthrough and didn't get on this playthrough. But I definitely killed the guys that were up here, so I just didn't walk around that. I say playthrough. I mean, the first play of number 2. Is that first go at episode 2? Yeah. Reed's going to be angry. Oh, there's Red over here. Who's angry? Ooh, lots of people are angry at me. Inside this house, there's hatred. Oh, they're critters.
You got him! Uh-oh! Cut him off.
That was so much more XP. I shot angry gorillas and got 30 XP. I killed some pissed off mudkips and got 526. That's Dad Doc and Dank in here.
Are we getting paid or not?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Goodbye.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Oh.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Oh, I like that. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
I mean, I feel like you could get...
Stand down, all of you. We're done here. You and I have got nothing more to say.
I can't get into his office if he's still alive. And also if there's no power. That's it. Stranger in a strange land. Time to head back to the old unreliable. I want to talk to that Constable Reyes. That one.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of you. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Why can't you tell him, like, hey, go join the other deserters? They have food. Also, are all the doors, like, locked? Can I go into buildings and everything's on lockdown, huh? Hope you stole everything, because you can't get in anywhere. Oh, wait. Martin Abernathy's still alive.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
A little bit, yeah. No, being nice. I'm a nice person.
Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Maybe? Does this door close? This door doesn't close.
Okay, gone quiet.
I equip all this shit though, right? Yeah. Well, now I feel extra bad. Oh well. Onward we go. I'm going to, because I don't know if it matters. I'm going to go visit Adelaide? Geothermal plant, community center, botanical lab. I'm gonna fast travel for ease. I don't know what's gonna happen, if anything. Whew. Adelaide! Oh, there you are.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well.
Hooray.
I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met.
Nope.
You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
I need more options. Light ammo. How much light ammo do I have? I regret that there are not the dialogue options to insist that she takes care of the out workers that are now out of jobs. However you're supposed to use that word. Me no talk good. But you know, I made my decision. Oh, good. Twist on baton. Let's just break that down. Oh. Did I go this way? Is there a thing over here? No, I did stuff over here, right? It's like corpses, and yeah, this looks like a place I've been. I want to finish exploring the Vale before, Oh, this is a town that you meet the girl in, huh? Yeah, alright. Mother, there are landmines around. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. How long does this effect last? How long? How long does this effect last? So, anything down by the lava flow here? I don't know the answer to this. I haven't. It looks pretty nifty. That's how lava looks, I guess. It's in pictures. Smoke. I mean, it smells like sulfur down here, I'd imagine. You missed this spot to drag the polygons for the model down there. I think. Maybe it's intentional? I feel like it would fill out or thin out a little bit more. Hep, 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 hep. Oh, is this place? Yeah. Yeah, I done looted it. I done did the thing. Huh. That's what I'm hearing. They shouldn't have power anymore. That shouldn't have power anymore. Why are things still lit up out here? There should be no power out here. There should be no power out here. Did I run around this thing again? I remember fighting stuff down here. I don't remember if I did that last time or not. Yeah, I must have. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Corpses here. Well, something about terror rays. I think I cleared all this out. But just being thorough. Ow, my legs. Empty, yes, yes. Just run forever.
We can handle this. Oh, look at us.
10 XP, what kind of garbage is that? And suddenly I am encumbered. I like your fence. Oh, special, special, special. But this does 62 per hit. That shotgun, I mean, even that's one-handed and does 142. No, Q now. Yes, and also Q. Does it extend this sight? Does it extend this sight? There it is. Q, yeah. That should bring me back down. Hooray, I can sprint again. I can sprint again.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She reminds me of what's her face from Firefly. Just
Well,
realized that.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
You use big words, me no likey.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Where are we headed?
We'll talk later, I guess. Alright. Oh, ha, I don't need to hack that anymore.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
I like this game. This game amuses me. I like it. not ready to speak with Ada. I will decline this letter. Because I know that there's a robot hidden up here. That's one thing that I do know. I wish to... Oh, I can't. All the doors are locked. God damn it, Ada! By the 9. Wait, what game am I playing?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed your power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yes.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
I love that game.
None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Your bidding.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. I'm level 8. Just barely. But that means I get a new perk. Oh. A new perk. Sometimes you are only the person you... Wait. We've grown healthier. Vendor price is reduced. It's actually... kind of like this one. I kind of like this one. Well, I'm gonna go with neither. 50%. Have I had to worry about health? I don't even know. Let's look at my skills. Oh, Viker Max gets to come up. Um, Sneak. 5. I think there was something else I wanted to do before, and I don't remember now. I could do 4 in here. I could do 3 in here. Oh, I should do 5 in here. That's my goal, right? That's what I am. Yeah. Perk. I'll go with that. Viker Max 86. You don't want that. You want... Actually, what are your skills? Hack, Intimidate, Science, and Trick Shot. And lightens with a blast from his shotgun. I have a tactical shotgun in my thing. It does 8 more DPS. One-handed? That's two-handed. That's one-handed. He doesn't have a skill in one or two-handed there, right? Hack, Intimidate, Science. 131, 142. This does bonus stuff. Alright. And he gets a thing. Bonus 10 to hack. Take your clothes off, you filthy slut. Oh. 17 plus 5, no. Plus 5 lockpick, I guess? It doesn't really... My dog's going crazy. He's doing absolutely crazy right now. This. Stealth skills. Stealth skills. Stealth skills. Stealth skills. Plus 5 to sneak. Plus 5 to lockpick. There, he's... Can't even tell. Butcher is 120, this one is 142. This does shock, though. No, wait. Alright. I think that's good. I'm a level higher. Holographic Shroud. So we can go see that first. captain's quarters. Turn that in the garbage. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Messages for unread from Bedford. Here's a message to me, mailing you a copy of my favorite serial space adventure, Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing pirate with a heart of, well, steel's not exactly bulletproof, so you don't go showing it around your spacer buddies. I don't. The shrink ray. Remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I stop. Till you stop. Yes, mean continually. No, Ada, do not mean if I'm dead. Why would you even ask that? Making my point, I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If gray hair I'd look away from me, I asked a smidgen more nicely. I shrink away, but let me test the claim. After I lost my temper, I said he was inspired to create a thing, an achievement of scientists who dare push the boundaries of human knowledge. Hammer power. Last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at Lost Hope. Groundbreaker, like, was really free with the drinks. He seemed like an okay fellow, shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped. Two Mardettes yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have heard that one before, but here's the good part. Mardette said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something like that. Strange weapon with much power created by a crazy lab coat, sure fits Bill. The weapons inspired Wells. Why won't Wells? At least give me the shrink ray. Blah blah. Alright. Cool, fun deal. The science weapons. Acquire science weapons. There's no response from the mechanical unit. Soon I'm gonna etch into chassis, says Sam. Alright. Cool. Forgot. Up. I don't know what that does. Ammo. Need all of the ammo. We need ammo for everything. This is not a petunia. Very good. Stared an older man with warm eyes. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical uses. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger. Two sawtooth blade. Nice. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. In a horrifying vision of the future, the board has been overthrown by the seditious and slovenly savages of Monarch. Only Halcyon Helen can rescue the colony from indolence and entitlement, approved by the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Chief of the Savages. Vicom Max. Part 1. Band literature. Part 1. Various qualifying considerations, principles, rules, blah blah. I don't want to read all that. That doesn't look entertaining to me. Oh hey, you got the thing. Smells suspicious. It's like iceberg aged whiskey. Whiskey. Impossible, put down, order, scientific inquiry. Mint collection, tossball trading cards, plenty of heavy ammo. This guy has too many books. It's too much. You should read, kids. Stop watching people play video games. Go read. I've got a pile of books sitting next to me. I haven't even opened yet. I subscribe to Book of the Month Club. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. It's in plastic. I haven't read this one yet. I've got one that I haven't read because it's a sequel, and I didn't know that when I ordered it. I've got one that's actually missing its paper cover because it belongs to my ex-girlfriend, and I'm pretty sure there's one still in the box. Read more, play video games less. Advice to you and me. Refrigerators. Vodka. I just had some. That? No, not me. The pooper! No, just the bathroom. So we know it's in here because I did that. Let's see if we can talk to Vardy now.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Whoa. I'm scared that they're gonna kick her out of my party. I don't want that at all. Let's go repair my stuff and then go places. Repair. R. Yes. Why didn't this get repaired? I guess because I'm going to break down. Modify. So I can modify their weapons. Yeah. E. What can I do? Quiet Whisper Muzzle. Funtime Sparrow. Increases critical damage. Very nice. So increased magazine size is good. Damage type to plasma. Damage type to shock. I don't think I'm gonna give him any of this. Alright. Onward and upward. His lab, the Groundbreaker. Hold on, wait. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. J. The cleaning machine. Ask Ada about the same unit. Locate security terminal. Alright, this is what I was looking for. Acquire science weapons on Groundbreaker. No, let's find out about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain.
Before I start doing stuff. And
how can I be of assistance?
I need to know about this Sam.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam.
Oh.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to
go
properly
back upstairs
operate.
for that.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Alright. So now I gotta check his... Let's just go upstairs, right? Just came from there. Like 10 minutes ago. Search term, Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance out of mechanical emerald veil. It should not be too difficult to get up running with a few key modifications, like convention combat capable variant. Somebody say clean, mean killing machine. Removal of a factory standard part Sud Steeper was successful, and delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. I'm giving up hope on delivery of the part lost in transit. It's not turning up anytime soon, but good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal, the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of Acid Steeper Ikener Filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following that pit stop back to Emerald Vale. It's must me to chaperone some person of interest. Details come later. Is in Roseway. Where is Roseway? Biker Max. Nope. Terminal captain's quarters regarding trying to have a plan to replace Sam Suds. Steeper as steeper when I picked apart from Roseway. I assume Roseway is a different place. I don't know the answers. Let's look at this terminal now. Monarch, Olympus, Tartarus, Eridanos, Scylla, Typhon, Terra, Phineas's Lab, the Groundbreaker. Alright. Guess I don't know. To Phineas's Lab. Haha! Thought I was gonna go to the other place.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain.
Thanks.
How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Can I dock, or am I docked? Negotiate with Brats for territory. Install. I don't know what that.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Tubes. Do we like tubes?
Nicely done.
There's so much stuff. Alright. Moving along.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
It's not true. Sisty pigs. I thought it was just right there. Science weapons are unique and they have strange, powerful effects. Science weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. The target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. meditation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Please, by all means.
Sisty pig. This belongs to me now. This belongs to me now. There's nothing in there to belong to me now. Mine. Blythe. Worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be there. New associate, Dirt Side Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Pods. There's a big scratchy boy. He's alive. Oh, hey, this one's alive. Hello, Bubbles. Bubbles, speak to me. Obscure body in the SK system. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
I did it. I alone am the one. You know, whatever. How's that song go? I alone am the one you know. You don't know you need me. Oh, cool. I know what my next title is gonna be. I hope I remember next week. And transitions. I have a shrink ray. I have a shrink ray. I don't know how they work, and my science is low, so they're not gonna be super, you know, whatever. But 36 damage. Handle device capable of shrinking any living. So his personally signed weapon, optimistically numbered at 001. Hell yeah, look at that. DPM space gun! Alright, to the ground breaker. Onward to the
Destination reached.
Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker.
Let's talk when you're free.
I'm free now,
Hey,
Pilarti.
Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Mm-hmm. She can't be that good. This place is a dump.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
And we got an engineer
Thanks,
now.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Where's Vicar Max? Vicar Max? Where's that scoundrel?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I'd like to know this personal question. Yeah, we're good. Also, do they put that there on purpose, like to make it easy to? Might as well. Bad guys too close to shoot. Use quick melee to knock them back and give yourself room to shoot. I don't remember what the quick melee is. I think it's on my mouse by default. I don't remember.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
By the
Still high
by.
in heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss...
Yeah, it's warm. I forgot to. Shh. Hide. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yes. Wait.
That's not the point. This hack would just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Relax.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan? You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me. Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Oh, not at all. Just, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Why aren't you wearing a helmet? Does that make you special?
Hmm?
No? Good. Because you're not. You're not special at all, see? Whoa. Stogie Slims. Little cigarillos, probably. Steve Door, Steve Door. over here? Nothing? Nothing? No. Ooh, death. Probably down there. Yes.
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
You're right. So far as I know. And so far as you know, I'm not getting ready to commit some crazy heinous crimes. I'm not going to commit heinous crimes. Just all sorts of theft. Sure, grip, I like that. I don't. Oh, sweet as Skelly, man. Protective clothing with safety harness. +5 dialogue skills. Oh. Alright, yeah, I'm into that. That's it, that's as high as I can go. Don't die. Oh, good. I don't see anything else over here to be worried about, or, you know, steal.
I don't have time for this.
Perfect.
I picked up this weird...
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Use a disguise. Wait, using a disguise will prevent
This is
immediate hostility.
security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
Freelance sublight, freelancer, non-deadbeat, wait, none. Deadbeat, rest and go, insisted once again he's part of the crew, but they acted like they didn't know him. Best Joyce Prater, arrivals, Cleo Freighter, Tobacco Corn, dues paid, Rizzo Freighter, dues paid, freelancer possibly sublight, dues paid, freelancer definitely sublight, dues waived, unreliable, business unknown, impounded, Hawthorne ship, but no Hawthorne, wonder what happened there. These conditions, joke, blah, fit for Sisty Pigs, expecting me, company accommodations. And like 15 minutes ago, this crazy guy with no shoes has been throwing shit at my rig, like actual shit. Can I open fire or what? I like that one.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Alright, Kirkgrove Street.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
Well. Holographic disguise activated. Your holo shroud, giving you temporary access to restricted moving drains the shroud, and when it runs out, the personnel will see interrogate you. Target interrogation to reset your shroud. It'll be harder to talk you out the more.
Wish I could do that.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do it.
Beads. Container.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Need to find these prayer beads. I feel like they're important. But also I don't see them.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew.
Cheney.
Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
What's in here? Nobody gives a fuck.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Something.
regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News. Your mandate.
Pulse hammer. Is that better than my other hammers? No, went up here. Let me up. I'm fine, don't let me up, whatever, I don't fucking care. Who has a hammer? He has this. Not better than that. Not better than that. That was 118 per hit though. This does 58 per hit. Just knock it out. Into the whatevers.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
I'm gonna go in there. Rest and go.
It's just me. Must have been deader than usual around here. Jeep wants to reduce board traffic.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Can you drop things? Like, I have this key? Whatever. Makes life pretty easy. Oh, that was my only key. Oh, I got one. Oh, oh. Hold on. 133, 137. This is bleed and straight noxious fumes versus plasma burn. Bleed. Kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Fucking. Ugh. Stun, burn. There we go. I have not beat it yet. I just got to the. I beat Edgewater.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Definitely that. Take that. Another key.
That's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
No, that's what I meant when he said auntie in the thingy boober. Oi. Eh. you. Yep. Keep 141. Yep. Break that down. I think I should be breaking this down. This guy gives him +5 dialogue skills. That might come in handy one day. Tech kit +5 tech skills. Nightingale. Ah. Why is the armor so weak? The armor's so weak! You know what? I shouldn't need combat at all in this. I might. Oh, look at me. Martin Callahan.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon.
Very
of course,
convincing.
this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
It's the same guy that did
Oh,
the voice
and
of
it's
the
not
old
the
man.
best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
It's
a lot of slogans to keep track of. And sometimes I forget.
It's the same guy that did Abernathy's voice, trying to do the guy from that plays Joe in Family Guy, whose name just fucking escaped my head. Like, it was there, now it's not. Max stuff. Ooh, key. Oh, hell yeah, that's the last one I need. Fucking glad I just saw that sitting there. I don't care about any of your garbage. Hi, remember me? I just like hanging out in here for no reason. Don't worry. Alright. Waste disposal, bell shells. This hole in the wall is my favorite spot. Oh hey, my actual favorite bar has lighting like this. I like it a
We
lot.
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you
What
have
story
what
do we
it
get
takes to
today?
defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien?
Stealth skills are lockpick, right? Ouch. Wait, what helmet are you wearing, Pavardi? No, Viker Max has my helmet. Remove your helmet. I feel like this is gonna give me more XP if I do this.
Impressive as always.
I am an impressive boy. Tartar sauce. Oh? Stay at the top of this ladder. I'm going to pause for a moment. How far? Oh, I just finished Edgewater and got on this got onto the Groundbreaker. I stopped by Phineas's and got the Shrink Ray, and now I'm going to mess around on here. I'm gonna be right back. BRB. Alrighty. Here you go. Look, take a quick look at my journal. No botch quests. That's good. Completed quest. All of these. Those two are the main quests. I still have got my passage to anywhere and all these side quests. Drink sapphire wine. Okay, gotta do that. And then I gotta track down this guy. It's a void. Give me a... Oh, some Glidus. I hope she's a potato.
Incoming! Don't mess with me.
Quietly now.
The bins. Oh, there's a fucking explosive right there. I can just pop people from up here. Psychopath. Toss ball. Juice out the parts. That's a shrink ray. Poor wormy indeed.
Hello? Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Bet your bottom dollar for a price.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
I did you a favor. What are you going to do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Yeah, I'm nice, but don't do anything for free. I can always lock the door again. I'm not being nice about this.
Hey, let's not be hasty. Here, I've got a few bits on me. Take it. Just take it, and we'll forget this ever happened, yeah?
There you go. Get out of here. Look, you slipped in it. You shit on the floor and fell in it. I believe this is to the worms. I don't want to go that. Oh.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan.
The Grand
By
Plan.
contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
It's just... I just shook him down at least. Mods. I want to go over there. Look at that. There's a door right there for me. Oh, hello. It calls to me. I could just fucking nail these dudes. Pew, pew. That's, what engineering is like at my job. Like, it's there technically, but like, oof. Am I encumbered again? Yep. I keep doing this. Q. Yep. Plasma. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be the one that uses it because it charges. Mr. Ouch. So I probably could have sold that, but whatever. Mismatched armor shits.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick. You won't get any mercy from me.
800 XP for that. I killed humans earlier for 10 XP. So, neat. I shall strike you with my stinky blade. Oh. Heavy machine gun? It's not for me. But jeez. Alright. Heavy 400 DPS. Pavardi, where are you at? Oh, it's actually not better than... You get a special thing for your thing, right? Oh, you have 30 per hit. 48 per hit with knockback. This has a barrel. I'm gonna hang on to it. Oh, it doesn't. Do I have any mods? Oh. I guess it's what makes it special.
Great work.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
Don't know. Will you get mad at me if I go back? Guess not. There was more to explore back here. The door. The door. The door, the door, the door. Ooh.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just turn it here.
Again, 10 XP for killing a person, an armed person
How
earlier.
about I stay up top? You know.
Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores' quarters. Lilia gave us a go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out of the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia.
Keep watch. Okay?
Yeah. Poopy doo. I don't want this random frozen dinner. Hey, let's pick a friend. Not good, you. And here I am. Neat. Camera. Yes, there's admin. Even though it's been 20 years since meetup with Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the whole game back together, understand things would change. Stay free, freelancers. I just got Feist and round trip, whatever, 2 years out, 2 years back. You might be surprised when the thought Groundbreaker console, our docking was going to be delayed. Goddamn weak. Haha. I didn't read all of that. I'm just gonna exit. Human. Hello,
Go
fellow
back to
human.
Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Oh, I gotta talk to you.
Stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Scruffy, you say?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Oh, no.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I like how he never mentioned him, but I do know where to find him.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Oh, stop playing coy, Bedford.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Split your lungs with blood and thunder. I can't tell you where he is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
We're leaving. Ooh. Ah! Jesus. Fuck. Oh. That. Ah. Why are you right in my face when I turn around? Hey, everybody. I'm gonna level up on these steps. Observe. Oh, hey, I hit level 50. I can bring that up. Hack auto mechanicals. I need 4. I want this all up to 50 at least. Not preview. See what's inside. I kind of like that. Finding pristine item chance. Ooh, I like that it's so good. All my dialogue is at 50, except for intimidate. But I can't do that because it's just. I guess. Which one is the most important? Still bring up to 50 for good measure. You know what? Let's do our leadership.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to the local board embassy.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Not right now. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm supposed to find. Not ready. Ike's Armory. Oh, that's that. I feel like someone.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Alright, we'll come inside.
Now, this should prove
That's what she said.
interesting, to say the least.
Alright. We're here. No, I'm gonna go do my quest. I'm not gonna. Let's go talk to Gladys.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to
I know
one,
she's in there,
Borston
Mfuru.
Baked Beans is the only one.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Wait. Solution vital. I need to talk to Dr. Wanda.
What seems to be the problem?
Am I in good hands?
Take care.
So I'm just gonna go this way, okay? Cool. Sick bay. Nurse. Need a Beto.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, girl, you know I got it. Steal everything. That's what I do. It's 90% of my shtick.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick in Bridgewater? That ocean stink.
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do.
Psych is more an asshole than I am, and I like to kill little creatures. Wait.
This is Halcyon News.
Hello, Gladys.
Bless
You're not a
my
potato.
heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
How many bits? 10,000? Nope. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Let's hear the deets,
Do you know
bitch.
Edna, over in engineering?
Not yet.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Fancy.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Got there. This is more in. Alright. Thanks.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Actually,
Here, take a candy with you.
Actually,
it's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Let's see what you got for
Won
sale.
a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Your merchant skill is equivalent to your best dialogue skill. Let's use negotiate prices. What do you have? Oh, 14.4. Means I get a discount every Probably not even 3. Every 5 I'd get a discount, kind of. Sell. Hold Z to sell all junk. I don't even know how much money I just made. Oh, just crap I'm carrying around. Buy the 60, so I get a discount if I buy this from it. Next is Groundbreaker Customs. That's the update. Dr. Dorset in sick bay. Just for the void. Oh. That's something else I wanted to ask her about.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
No.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Do I get mad if I fucking crack this safe? I feel like that's the case. No. Alright. I'll worry about that later. I'm not trying to start a big old fucking medical bay. Here.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Also, whiskey and lemon juice literally won't mix in my glass. I just got a whole mouthful of lemon juice. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe, and prescribing a high dosage of stims. I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms. The cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some court docks I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I ask says they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insist the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? I got skip fever, or whatever the fuck they just called it. I don't remember, already forgot.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Just running your mouth, I'm gonna fucking stab you with the used needle. Hold that. Maybe keep your mouth super quiet. Cosmetics. Noise. Weapons. Parts. Ellie sent me?
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
We're going to just go with the Intimidate.
Should have known she'd
for
send
the
a bruiser
XP.
after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Neat, I'm here now.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Do I want to lie? I feel like if I lie, it's not gonna help. I do?
Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead.
What did you do that got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah. Level mayor.
You let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board?
I'd
Awfully
disappear my damn
cold-blooded
self.
of you. Though I admire your backbone. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
I can't say
3 weeks back,
particularly either.
I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
That's 10,000 XP. Almost 11,000 just for talking to that girl. How much walkie time do I have left? Does it use... Oh, Wanda.
Can't say I've seen you before.
Just
I take it you're
smoking
a
in
freighter,
the med
Captain?
bay.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man.
Why do you talk to me by
A brave
I
idiot
know
with a
him by
penchant
name.
for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I like to murder other outlaws, so that's okay.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
And you'll all know next time on the Outer Worlds, because I'm gonna actually save really. Oh, this is close as I can get. Save game, manual save. There we go. Save game. Why is that still there? I thought I saved over that. No, I saved over my other one. So, there we go. That's number three of the Outer Worlds. Follow and on Twitch. Click all the buttons. Check out my other old videos on YouTube if you want, or rewatch this one for some reason. Just stick it in the background. Listen to my sultry voice while you do literally anything. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I will be back. I don't know, in a day or two. We're getting a bunch of snow. I might just be here all day tomorrow. I don't know. Thanks for coming by, and we will see you next time. Or I will. Or we. It could be Super Battle Bros. You never know.